Me. You. I don't even know what my intro is gonna be. Okay. We all have chapstick breaks, right? What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing an exciting video on what I got at Imats. I had a fantastic time at Imats. My boyfriend ended up going with me and we were kind of like the dream team, like going in and grabbing products. So I got pretty much everything I wanted from Imats. Didn't have to wait in a line longer than like 25 minutes or so because we were there so dang early, like 6 a.m. early. But what you gonna do? Shop till you drop. So this is the bag that I have from Imats. And I had to narrow it down from like 5 bags to 1. So all my goodies are in here and I'm so excited to show them to you. Just so you can kind of get an idea of like, you know, what you can get at Imats, and I'll talk about the discounts that I got on the products and some freebies that came with it, which was pretty awesome in my opinion. So let's jump in. So for starters, I ended up getting the Bioderma, the water like makeup remover type thing. I heard really good things about this, and because it was at Imats and instead of having to order it online, I decided to pick it up there and give it a shot. This one specifically is for sensitive skin, which I'm super excited about because they came with a little mini. How cute! So I can travel with this little guy, which I'm even more excited about, and I can just keep this one at home, or I can just, you know, continue to like save it and refill the little bottle. But it came with this little guy, which is awesome. And this one is the 500 milliliter. The little travel size one that you get is 100 milliliter. I was like, so dang small I can't even see it. But next I ended up getting a product from Scandinavia, and I love Scandinavia products. I don't know what it is, but their setting spray is the bomb. I've tried Urban Decay makeup setting spray, which I do love, but I love this just a little bit more. I also tried the NYX makeup setting spray. I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not a fan of the NYX makeup setting spray. I don't know what it is about it, but I just did not like it. Didn't think it held. But anyways, so I got the larger size. This is the 8 fluid ounce, which is the 236 milliliter. And this is the makeup finishing spray bridal. The reason I ended up getting the bridal is because I feel like this one just makes your makeup stay on your face a lot longer. Like the oily one and the matte one and the dewy one, like it's to kind of like give you more of a, I don't know how to explain it, like a mask of like what your skin's gonna look like, where this one actually holds onto your skin. So I'm really excited to get it. I ended up getting it last year at Imats as well, and I completely finished it, but I had the 4 ounce bottle, so I got the 8 ounce bottle for this time. But a cool little feature is when you bought the 8 ounce bottle, is you got the makeup primer spray, and it's a little travel size one, which again, I'm so excited about. I have all these little travel size goodies. So another thing I went to was Makeup Forever, purely because their discount was ridiculous. You didn't get any free products like I did with the other companies. However, you got 30% off as like a regular consumer, and I think 40% off as a pro. I think it's 40% off. I'm gonna say it's 40% off for a pro. But I ended up getting the 30% off. My boyfriend was super sweet to wait in the line for me because the line was so long. You ended up having to pick out the products at the booth, which I thought was awesome because you kind of got what you wanted right there and then you just waited in line with the products that you have, and then you can purchase them. I ended up picking the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I have had this product. This is probably my first ever high-end foundation that I've ever purchased. I've had this foundation for years to come. I ended up getting the color 118, but I also have the color 120, so when I'm darker I can use that one, and then in the between I can kind of mix the two, but currently I am a 118. And for all you people watching this, you're probably like, you are so pale, and I'm sitting here like, yep, I am so white. So the products that I ended up getting that I wanted to try out, I own absolutely nothing of Morphe. Not a single eyeshadow, not a single brush, like literally nothing. So it's like, you know, I want to give it a shot. Not that I need any more brushes in my life, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So I got this brush, and this is the MB29. So it's just like one of those brushes that have the pointed angle brush at the end and then the spoolie at the other end so you can do your brows. I use this on my brows today. It is flawless. I am in love with it. I was actually going to go get the brush from Anastasia, but cost difference wise, I was like, I might as well give it a shot, and it was fantastic. It is fantastic. It was the B37. This is kind of just like a smudger brush, so I could use this on the outer corner of my eye, maybe the inner tear dot of my eye. I just thought it was a pretty neat brush, and it's actually like super soft, so this is gonna be really nice. I got the B18, which I am specifically going to use this for blending under my eye. Another thing I ended up getting was a couple palettes. So the first one I got was the contour and highlight palette, but it's like the cream one. I don't have any cream highlight and contour palettes, so I'm really excited to give these a shot, just to like play around with them and see what they're like, and see, maybe even do like a comparison video on like cream contour versus powder contour, and just kind of see where it goes. But for the price point, again, anything that was at Morphe, I don't know 100% what the discount was, but I know like this was 10 bucks. Like this thing right here was just 10 bucks. So, and the last palette I got was, of course, I got the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love Jaclyn Hill. That girl is like, oh, Jaclyn Hill's my favorite. But I got this palette. I was super excited. It was actually really funny. I go in line and I see all the palettes. I don't even see her palette advertised out there. And I asked the lady and I'm like, can I get Jaclyn Hill palette? Do you guys have that? And she was like, yeah, we do. And she slides it out from under the table and hands it to me, and I just died a little inside. I was like, oh yes. But yeah, so inside this palette, obviously, you can probably see this online, but I'm gonna show you in case you don't. It's an awesome palette. I mean, it's got all its neutrals. It has a few pops of color, pretty warm tone as usual for Jaclyn Hill, but that's okay because I love warm tone eyeshadows. The place I went to was NYX Cosmetics, and NYX Cosmetics was crazy. Like, let me just tell you. So I get up there and there's like a small mob of people just trying to grab products everywhere, and the products were like destroyed. You know when you go into Target or like CVS or something like that and you see the NYX area, and I don't know why, but the NYX area is always destroyed. Like there's always products open and tried on, and the powder is broken, and lipsticks are like smudged everywhere. Like I don't know what it is with people, but they destroy the NYX aisle. And it was the same thing. It was just, they had every single product, which is why I went there, because anytime I go anywhere else, I can never find all the products. And I want to like figure out what my color was before I went to go purchase them, because I just can't be hassled to buy a $4 concealer and then return a $4 concealer. Like that is just not in my book of things to do. So I ended up getting a few things. Clearly I got a concealer. I ended up getting the NYX HD concealer, and this is the concealer wand. I freaking love this, you guys. So if you've seen my previous videos, you know I'm addicted to the Fit Me concealer from Maybelline. I love it. It's super creamy, but this is so creamy, you guys. This is like just as creamy, but it stays put. Okay, so I got the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. I ended up purchasing this purely so that I can put it on any kind of blemishes, let it set and dry, and then put my foundation over it just to give it a more flawless coverage. It is I don't know how to explain it. It's a creamy consistency. Get the incredible waterproof concealer from NYX as well. And this color is in the color beige, and this is probably what I would suggest to you guys. This is probably the good one. For whatever reason, like after I put on my foundation, I can put it on my blemishes. It'll just set really nicely because it's waterproof. Like no matter what has happened so far, it hasn't really like run off my face. It hasn't really disappeared that much. I'm also excited to try this when I go on vacation so I can go in the water and see how it'll hold up. I know it's not gonna be like a miracle worker, but I like it a lot better than I actually like this product. High definition blush in amber, and how cute is that packaging? I just like the bow. I thought it was so cute. They didn't really have many colors. They were pretty gone by the time I got there, but it's this color right here. This is amber. It's a burnt pink, I would say, and it's definitely a matte color. And geez, powder's falling everywhere. I like it. I think it's really good. It lasts really long, like for sure. Last thing that I got from NYX was a matte lipstick. I don't have their matte lipsticks. I have their matte lip creams, which I enjoy a lot. I think the colors are really nice, but I wanted to try this specific one in Indie Flick. And guys, this color is gorgeous. For summertime, I cannot wait to bust this out. Like, look at that color. Look how beautiful that is. Look how vibrant that is. And I hopped over, well, not me, my boyfriend did, because I was in line at Morphe at this time, so he hopped over to Anastasia. He ended up getting me the liquid lipsticks from Anastasia. This one right here is in Lovely, and then this one right here is in Retro Coral. And I'm very excited to give these two a shot. This one I love. I wore this one and I love it. It's like a Your Lips But Better look, I believe. I can't say enough good things about it. This one, Retro Coral, I'm really excited to give it a shot in the summer. I think it's a very, like, pretty pinky color, very gorgeous. So the last booth I went to was, of course, Sigma, because who doesn't go to Sigma when you go to Imats? Like, I just feel like any person that goes to Imats goes to Sigma. It's like a thing. Anyways, so I got a boatload of brushes, and one of them being a little freebie. It's the E70. I was pretty excited about this. It's like a little angle brush. The E40 tapered blending brush. It's a fantastic brush. I love this for blending out like my crease color if I need to. My next brush is, it says performance on it. What does that even mean? Oh. E36. I'm really excited about this one because this one is the goat hair brush, so I can blend it better under my eyes if I need to, or be more precision if I want to do a cut crease in my eye. I think this is going to be a really good brush for that. My holy grail, like if someone was like, I'm going to burn all your makeup brushes right now except for one, which one would you save? It would for sure be the E25. Like, this brush has so many good purposes to it. I just think it's probably the best eyeshadow brush for blending it out, for packing it on, for making like your outer wing shape, for like using it as a transition to put multiple shadows over your eye. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this is the best brush. This is comparable to the MAC 217, which I love the MAC 217, but I'm not gonna spend that much money on a makeup brush because I know I have the E25. So last but not least is gonna be the E37 all over blending brush, and I don't have any brush like this. This is pretty unique. The stick is pretty fat compared to, like, hold on, right? Like, look at that, look at that. It's just super different. So I'm kind of excited to just like smack on the colors on my eyes and probably blend this out, you know? Alright guys, that is it for my entire haul of Imats. I hope you enjoyed it and kind of get a little insight on what you can get. Totally forgot to mention that everything I got from Sigma was 30% off. I forgot to mention that, but that was that. I forgot what the discount was at NYX. I think it was 30% off as well, something like that. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the end so you can kind of see some clips and videos that I took of Imats just to get a little bit of an experience. But thank you again for watching. Subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.